So here's the single number one tool that allowed me to grow my business by 10 times in the first 8 years of business. And then from there, another 20 times from there. And it is masterminds. I have been in masterminds in one form or another since 1992. And when you can get together with a group of people that can help share their knowledge and their wisdom and shine the light of their brain power on your business collectively, and you can share in that and do it with those people as well, there's like no limit to what you can achieve. It's so much harder to do this alone. So the reason I'm talking to you is I am with my mastermind. So I've formed a mastermind more than 13 years ago now, and I've been meeting regularly with them. I actually now have 2 mastermind groups. I am 42 meetings into this now. We meet 3 times a year. It's absolutely extraordinary. When we started out, we had businesses in the room that were all about $100,000. And then we grew and we started doing launches as a group that were $100,000. And then we started building $1 million businesses. And then we started doing $1 million launches. And now we have businesses in the room that are up to $100 million per year in sales. It's absolutely ridiculous. You need to be in a mastermind. Now, I've been in many different types of masterminds over the years. Some of them where it was just 3 or 4 of us, and we've coalesced around a common connection or common business, and we started just working together on regular phone calls. Then you have other ones that you can join, like mine. It's a very high level. It's not inexpensive. In fact, it's quite an investment, but we get together 3 times a year. I facilitate it. It's absolutely amazing. It's awesome. There's many different ways to form a mastermind or to join a mastermind, but the key is that you get in one and you find the right one and you stick with it, because the connections you make over time are what make all the difference. And being in the right group, where you're not the smartest person in the group, is super important. In this meeting, we've been talking, obviously everyone's talking about AI right now. So how do you work with artificial intelligence? But since it's growing so quickly and evolving so rapidly, how do you stay ahead of it? So we just went through an exercise where we, as a group, identified the top dangers that AI presents to our businesses. We also focus on the top opportunities that it presents to our businesses. And we also looked at the top strategies of how to stay ahead of it, how to surf this wave and use it and grow with it instead of being threatened by it. The collective brain power allowed us to explore this in a way that no single one of us could. And that's the way, we're this afternoon, we're going to be talking about the evolution of paid ads and what's changed within paid ads. And you know what? We have an expert on paid ads in this group, so she's going to be sharing that with us. That's the type of looking at both the cutting, we're going to be doing hot seats. We're going to be looking in depth at the opportunities and the threats to our businesses. We're going to be bringing here's my problem. Here's my opportunity. What am I missing? That's that whole idea of a hot seat. The bottom line is, when you get a group of people and you focus your collective brain power on each other's business, the power of that is absolutely amazing, unparalleled. And that's how you go from, when we 13 years ago, $100,000 businesses, that's what we had in the room. Now we have almost everyone in the business has high 7 figures to 8-figure businesses. That's the power of the mastermind. And that's how I've been able to evolve. Frankly, I'll tell you, when I started this mastermind, and like I said, I've got 2 of them now, but when I started my first one 42 meetings ago, I'll tell you, it's a nice business model. I get paid a lot of money to run these, but the money I get paid pales in comparison to the connections I've been able to make and the creativity that this has spurred within my business. Since I started this mastermind back in 2010, my business has gone through evolution after evolution after evolution. And here's the crazy thing is, I don't think I'm really a super creative person. but I put myself in environments like this that spurs my creativity. So I was very selfish when I started this group, in that I wanted to pick the perfect group and the perfect people that were going to be my creativity machine. So I was lucky enough to be in this position where I've got this great big audience and I could open this up and select just the right people for it. But what I'm getting at is, no matter where you are in your business, you want to either find a mastermind or form a mastermind, because you can go so much further when you have a group of people, of like-minded people that are working together to grow each other's businesses and lives. So I'm Jeff Walker. Wherever you're watching this, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give me a follow, share it with your friends, and let's go get them this week.